ladies, it's me, Christy, or Miss Bikini Buns. I'm here on December 13th, 2025. It is now 5:37 in the morning, and I'm here to give you my good morning. So last night, my sleep was much better. I took out a piece of my bedtime routine that I was making, what I suspected was making me anxious. So that got taken out. So I was able to fall asleep, and it was pretty good. I woke up one time and went back to sleep, and then I woke up about 2, which is pretty good for me, and I've been up ever since. But I think I've had about 6 hours of sleep. So I was able to gain about an hour. Yeah, about an hour so far since I've started this thing, because before I would only get 4 to 5 hours. So back in July, I would have like 4 to 5 hours of sleep. And now I think I'm up to 6 maybe, but little by little. What else? Was raining a little bit outside, could hear it a downpour, and then now I think it's fine. I don't know about the pool today, but we'll see, but I don't think so. I'm going to the gym today to my leg workout and cardio on the elliptical machine for 50 minutes, not 45 minutes, I wish. Yeah, now I wish. And then later, about 11:30, I'm going to give blood. Yes, haven't done that in a long time. Oh my God, it's been like years. Yeah, I haven't given blood in years. I wonder why I stopped giving blood. I don't know. I don't remember. Why did I stop giving blood? I used to give blood a lot, but now I stopped. But anyway, so I'm giving blood at about 11:30, and I hope I remember. I still need to take my pills, which I will do in a little bit. I need to drink more water. I've noticed ever since I stopped doing the collagen and greens and fiber in the morning, because I would drink that whole thing, that whole 33-ounce bottle, then that would be, that I haven't been drinking as much, because I usually just drink about 3 during the day now. But when I used to do the collagen, fiber, and greens, I would do 4 because of that initial one in the morning. I mean, I try to drink in the morning, like when I'm here, but it just doesn't work out. Because, the other one, at least you have to take it, right? Because of the powders. Anyway, I digress. So Miko's over here in his usual spot. Somebody's down here. I feel fur down here by my feet. And not much to say this morning as far as, but I know I had my little thing yesterday about micromanaging. And, for me, I do not like micromanaging. I'm very capable of being a self-starter and complete my work on time, and it will be quality work. So I don't like when people micromanage me, because I just no, don't. Because I am very capable of being a self-directed learner and a self-directed worker. I can do things on my own. Just tell me what I gotta do, and I'll do it. But don't stand over me and dictate what I have to do. It's like, then you do it yourself then. Anyway, that's just me in general. That's not me in the situation. But that situation that I talked about yesterday with the leave, I mean, come on. It's there, it's there to be used. Why can't I use it? I'm not going to push my health aside like I did in the past just for this job and to be some kind of martyr. I'm still human. I still need to get my health needs taken care of. And I am sorry that it's not aligning with your schedule. It's not even aligning with my schedule. I'm going by the doctor's schedules when they are when they have the next available appointment to go. and do what I got to do for this eye. And I'm going with that. I'm not going to delay it any longer, because then what if I lose more of my sight because of my corneas? Are you going to take responsibility? No, right? You're not going to take the job. Not going to take responsibility for my eyesight, and I can't wait till the summer. That's too long. Like I said, my vision might deteriorate during those months, waiting for the summer. You got to stop it now. I want to preserve the what little sight I have. Anyway, so that is my main thing is, you don't have to stand over me and tell me what to do. I'm very capable of doing things on my own, and yeah. So what I've learned through COVID is, take your leave. If you have a sick day, take the sick day. If you have things you have to do that is very important, like for your health, or even for like family and their health, and certain house personal situations that cannot be delayed, you have to take your leave. That's what it's there for. Right? That's what it's there for. I don't abuse it, but don't make me feel guilty about applying for it, because I don't make you feel guilty when you have to apply for it. Anyway, positive thoughts. So, like I said, if I have to get a doctor note, I will get a doctor note. I don't know why we can't just trust each other professionally and just grant it, because that is just So anyway, let's switch to another topic, which is my weight. So I don't know how much I'm going to lose this week, because I have not been off menu, and did pretty much, today's my beginning of my exercise week. So I did all my 6 sessions of cardio and strength training, and last week on Sunday, I was 186.7, and this morning I'm 187.1. So, I don't know. I do not know what is going to occur, but we'll see. We shall see. Maybe it'll be like the other time, where it just dropped 1.2 pounds. We can dream, right? We can dream. Anyway, so I shall say goodbye, because I need to take my pills and get ready to go in about an hour. And I hope you have a good day. Please like this video if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and hit that notification button when you want to know when I upload. And for my 28 subscribers, I am grateful for each and every one of you. One day, it's a dream. I hope to reach 100. And then I will dream another dream right after my 100 subscribers. But we'll see. We shall see. So I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, bunnies. It's Christy. It is 7:35 in the morning. I'm on my way to the gym. Had to wait a little bit because housemate needed the car to do pick up some food. And I had to also use the bathroom. Anyway, so here I am going, and it's leg day with cardio. And let's see how I feel, because today I'm really feeling a little achy. I don't know why, but I'm stretched a little bit, and I'm also a little chilly and cold. So, yeah. So I'll see you later. Bye. Hi, bunnies. It's Christy. It is 10:22 in the morning. I just finished my workout, my leg workout and my cardio. I did all 50 minutes. Was a little bit faster today. I was in zone 2 and zone 1. The strength training part, I was a little bit dragging, but at least I got it done, right? What else? So on my way home. I have about an hour until my blood donation. So I'll see you later. Bye. Hi bunnies, it's Christy or Miss Bikini Buns. It is Saturday evening. It is 6:18 in the night and I'm here giving you my end of the day wrap up. Not much to say because all I did today was wake up, go to the gym, go get my blood donation, go give a blood donation, came home, ate, and then I slept. I think I slept for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then I honestly have just been in bed ever since. Didn't go to the pool because it was kind of rainy-ish weather. And yeah, so I just rested today and it felt good. In fact, I had to drag myself out of the bed just to go make this recording so I can just say I finished it. Oh, one more thing. I filled all my my supplements and medications for the week. So I did that too. Oh, see, very productive. Very productive. Maybe I'll do red light tonight too. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna sleep tonight. I hope so, but I know I needed to sleep and catch up on my sleep. What else I was gonna tell you? Not much to report. All I've been doing is listen. I've been on a downsized, which is a YouTube channel, marathon. I've just been listening to them in the background. I do that often. I hardly watch American TV. I hardly watch Korean TV anymore. I just pretty much watch YouTube. Oh, isn't that crazy? Oh my God, what's happening to me? So anyway, tomorrow is my weekly update on my weight loss huakai, or my weight loss journey, and I am I don't know. I'm not expecting a lot because I mean, can I really drop below 186 point whatever from last week, because it's already Saturday and I'm 187 point something. Who knows? I don't know. Wait, I think it's raining. I think it's raining outside. I hear it. Oh, my microphone's far away. Okay, now you can probably hear me a little bit better. So trying to think. Oh yeah. Okay, so I went to do my blood donation, and I go to mobile blood mobile thingy, right? And I don't know, it just was so like, I mean, they were friendly but not friendly, So it was just, I mean, I think I have not donated for more than 10 years. And I can't even remember why I stopped donating blood. I wonder if it's because when I had the anemia and I had to have the blood transfusion, and then I kind of just stopped. Do you think it's that? I don't know. But yeah, because she goes, "Oh, is your address still the P.O. box?" And I'm like, "Oh, what?" The P.O. box was like long time ago. I'm like, I didn't even use the P.O. box. I even know why we had the P.O. box. But anyway, so she's like, "Oh yeah." I go, "Oh no." And then so it's been a while, but they must not have taken a lot, because it ended really fast. I thought I would be there for at least 20 minutes, but I got done in about, that portion, I got done in about 10 minutes. I mean, that was from setup to the donation part. And a little bit hurt when she stuck the needle in. See, look. Yeah, a little bit hurt. So my next donation, I made appointment, is going to be February 7th. So I plan to do this regularly because my coach said it's kind of good to, she does it too, where she donates blood, so new blood, red blood cells can be made, and then you feel more you know you feel a little bit better because the old blood left and blah 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 blah. I don't know. I just do what she says. I just do what she says. It's like, okay, you know what you're doing. I mean, coming from the medical field and also from the bodybuilding. Okay, sure, yeah, sounds good to me. So next week is, wow, one more week of school to winter break. And there's a lot of things going on. Let me think. Not a lot. Well, a lot of things as far as I got to give them their tests. I got to get them the students' running records completed. I only did 2. So I got to get 13 more done. So let's see. If I do 3 a day, I can, or 3 or 4 a day, I can be done by Wednesday or Thursday. So that's my goal. Plus 2, you hope that they come school. So yeah. And then Wednesday and Friday, they're switching schedules. So Wednesday is going to be the long day and Friday is going to be the short day. Let me think. And then they have the 6th grade has their Christmas song performance that they do every year. So I think that's on Friday. And then I'm not going to have Christmas party because you know what ends up happening when you have Christmas party? Everybody either brings chips or cupcakes. There is no wide variety of food, and no, I cannot make a potluck sign up because my students are on the low SES scale, and that's perfectly fine, but I'm not going to have them locked into something that they can't do, So my policy is just bring, we do have a party, just bring what you can bring. That's my thing. Whatever you bring. I don't ask parents to bring anything. I don't expect them to bring anything because that's how it is. Times are hard. It's always been hard. Yeah, it is raining. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? See, you can hear it. I don't know if you could hear it. But anyway, yeah. And then, oh my God, pretty soon it's 2026. Things can change in a short amount of time. I worry about housemate because he got some personal issues going on. And I don't know how those personal issues will affect me, but I'm hoping it comes out positively because I do not want to uproot my life again. And I'm just trying to live righteously and do things that will benefit me and other people. And that's all you can do. That's all you can do. Because I cannot get too anxious and bent out of shape about something that I can't control. And I don't know. I just don't know. Sometimes I get sad about it, but what can you do when you cannot do anything about it yourself? Oh boy, I wish I could have another part-time job that doesn't interfere with my interests, At one time, speaking of part-time job, at one time I wanted to be, like a coach, But as I've thought about it in the last 2 weeks, I can right now, and maybe never, but I can't be a coach. Why? Because I think I don't have enough knowledge to share with other people that would really be beneficial to them. As far as, because I'm going through my own thing and I don't know if what my knowledge base is enough. And also, I don't think I know much about nutrition or the strength training or exercise in itself to accommodate a wide range of people. So, at one time I did want to do that, because I'm like, oh, I can make money on the side with that, but I don't have the skill set to do that. And then at one time too, I was doing Teachers Pay Teachers, and I actually was going to restart my little store on Teachers Pay Teachers, but it's a lot of work. I mean, it is a lot of work. And then plus you have to worry about copyright and legal issues, because of people's intellectual property, and it's just too much headache for something like that. I mean, it really is. I mean, at one time I did do it. I had a store, I had products, but then when I was going to reopen my store, I took all the products down because I wanted to. I mean, when I did that was back in like 2013. So it's old, old products, and it needs like updating for, 2025. But it's just too much work. Especially what scares me about that is the copyright issues. Not that like steal or anything, but when you do activities like that, nothing is really original because in some way most teachers learned a certain strategy or learned, so it's not really original, you know what I mean? And I don't want to be accused of stealing or, using someone else's ideas. But honestly, within the profession, there's a lot of sharing and everyone's kind of learning the same thing. So when I like try to use things that I've created from what I've learned from, others, it comes out as, maybe it's not that original because, like graphic organizers. Hello. I mean, everyone knows graphic organizers, and it's basically the same kind of graphic organizers. Stuff like that. So, yeah. So it's just too much work. It really is. Plus, yeah. Then you gotta learn how to protect it because you don't want people stealing what you did. So you gotta learn how to password protect it and all that. So too much work. I mean, yeah, I'll do it later on when I have more time, but quite honestly, I just want to focus on me because I've always tried to like think of something else to get more money because it's just been very hard over the last 2 decades trying to make it. And right now, I'm not rich, but it's okay. And I just want to kind of focus on me and getting my health back because really the March 2024 hospitalization really kind of scared me, and I do not want to go back. I don't want ever to go back to the hospital for that kind of thing. Maybe I'll go under surgery if I wanted like things fixed, like this area, because things are kind of deflating. Or, to remove extra skin, things like that. But I do not want to go back in the hospital being sick because I'm sorry, that brief little stint of those 2.5 weeks and navigating the healthcare system after that, I really firmly believe after that, the system keeps you sick. Yep, I said it. The healthcare system in America wants to keep you sick. How do I know? Because I just do. And I saw it when I was in there. Even like if it didn't happen to me that brief thing, whoever was my roommate on the other side of the curtain, I mean, everything was just like, had this lady, she was only like 2 years older than me, but she didn't look like she was 2 years older than me. She looked so much older, and she already had diabetes, and she was hard for her to walk. And then had another, my other roommate, because I had three. That was my second roommate. The third roommate, she slipped in the bathroom. She lost her balance in the bathroom, and she was stuck in between the sink and the toilet. And she said she lived by herself, and she had to, and her phone was in another room. She was like calling for help, and finally she had to like yell for Siri for her phone to do something, and then finally she got help, and then she ended up in the hospital. This was like her second or third time, and before that she was in a care home, and she wasn't that much older. She was like and she couldn't really walk, and just seeing all that, it was just like, if I continue how I'm gonna continue, I'm gonna be like that. And I'm like, I'm too young to be like that. I'm too young to be hanging on to a walker, So I kind of told myself, when I get out of this situation of actually, getting out of the hospital, when I finally get rehabbed where I can walk again, I got to change. And so that change happened on October 7th. And then I haven't really, there have been like brief hiatuses where I didn't go to the gym or, for about a week. But the goal and the thing was always like just to hop back on, which I did. So it's been it's been about 14 months. Yeah, for about 14 months. And I'm glad I made the decision to just do what I gotta do to get healthier. And I'm just trying to find any means that's safe and worthwhile to get healthy. Because, like I said, the healthcare system just leaves you sick. And from the actions of the doctors and how I was treated in the hospital, it really doesn't want you to get better. They just want you to stay in the system. Because when I was supposed to get transferred out, they wanted me to go to a short-term nursing facility to rehab me. And although I couldn't walk and stuff, I was like, I don't want to go to another strange place. And then I feel, if you want to get rehabbed, you're at the mercy of whoever's taking care of you, especially if you are not mobile. If you want to get out of the bed, you got to call someone to turn off the bed alarm, or you're going to set off the alarm. So if you feel the need to get up and move around because your body is, has the instinct to let's move because, something, when you've been in a, when you've been staying still for a long time, like even now, like even when you have to movie theater, if you want to move around, you move around, right? You want to get up, stretch your legs, like things like that. So if you want to stretch your legs, or even like try to stretch your legs or try to move, you can't, because you have to call someone. So in that way, it keeps you. But if you're at home and you feel that way, you can like use your, bed rail that you purchased from Amazon, which I did. Best advice ever from my third roommate. I could get up. I could get up at 4 in the morning. I could get up at 12 in the afternoon, 5 in the afternoon, whenever I wanted. If I felt like I wanted to move. So, in that sense, yeah, they want you, and then if you have to use the bathroom, you got to call somebody. And then even when you got to use the bathroom, you got to wait till they come. So you hoping that they come in 5 minutes, or they're going to keep you waiting for 20. Meanwhile, you got to use the bathroom. Because 1, they got to help you to the bathroom. 2, they got to turn off the bed alarm. Third thing, they only treat you for the most outstanding thing. So if like I came in with 3 ailments, my sciatica, the pneumonia, and my left wrist, which is so much better before. What did they do? They treated the pneumonia, which I understand, treated the wrist with the occupational therapist, and my sciatica. But what was the treatment for that? Get up and walk. Meanwhile, pretend this is my foot. My foot is still, I can't even do it. My foot is still like this. And I still have, like I keep telling you, it's December. I've been ranting about this since July, because when I started the YouTube channel, I still don't have full mobility of my my toes and my ankle of that right foot. That's why I have hard time with wearing high heels wearing high heels and even wearing slippers, because when you wear slippers or even Crocs, your toes grip it a little bit, right? I can't even really grip my my shoes, because it's just kind of like, I mean, it's got so much better. I'm looking at it now. It got so much better, but I can't flex it back. Like I can't stretch it like this. I can't do anything. And then even I noticed even today when I do the side the single side leg raises, or not leg raises, leg presses, the single side leg press, the bone on the outside, because you have to like lay sideways and it touches the handle. It's so painful. So I have to get my my towel and put it underneath to make it as a cushion. And I was thinking, why is it like that? And I like, oh, because it atrophied a little bit. Because on the other side, I mean, got the bone, but there's also padding there. On this side, they got the bone and there's no padding, and I think it's because it atrophied. So yeah, I'm trying to do the calf raises and stretching it, and toe raises and all this kind of stuff to get function back, but it's taking a long time. They didn't address it. They didn't address my sciatica, so I also lived with that pain for 2 weeks. It wasn't until the half week where like I told you, one of the nurses, the night nurse or the nurses, told me, "Have you ever thought of gabapentin?" And I'm like, "What?" They go, "Yeah, gabapentin is supposed to help you." And I'm like, "Okay, why didn't the doctor do anything?" I mean, and so when because I was there so long, my doctor switched, right? So the next doctor came in, he goes, "Hi, blah, blah, blah." I said, "Oh, can I try this?" And then he goes, "Oh, yeah." And oh my God, as soon as they gave it to me that night, that was my first, it was like the angels came out and the trumpets were blaring. And I had such a good night's sleep, because finally the pain was dissipating. And all this time I did not have a good night's sleep, because they were just masking it over painkillers. And that's all I knew was painkillers So I would ask for painkillers and I would try to space it out, because it was like, it was so painful. I couldn't get a good position on the bed. I hated nighttime because it was like so boring, and you can't walk around or do anything. You're just stuck in this bed that you've been stuck in all day. Anyway, so the healthcare system in America, if you get caught up in all that, is designed to keep you sick. So beware and learn from me. Take care of your health. I used to think, what the heck are people saying that the greatest gift, is their health? I get it now. I totally get it. I totally get why people say it's your health. Take care of your health. Your health is everything. Yes, it is. So, I don't know. It's been a while since I talked about my hospitalization, but it's still traumatic to me. It really is. It's still traumatic. Sometimes I just... God. Anyway. So traumatic. So I shall say goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow for my weight loss Huaka'i update. And what I'm going to do tomorrow, which is basically the same thing every day. And I hope you have a great night. And remember, take care of your health. See you later. Bye.